Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another Amazon Best Buys. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 20 more amazing things that I found on Amazon. And I started making these videos a couple of years ago and you guys really seem to like them. So now what I do is every 6 months or so, I'll go through all of my Amazon orders, and it's quite a lot, and pick out the ones that I would definitely repurchase or that I use all of the time. So I hope you really enjoy this video. These are like the best of the best things that I've bought in the past 6 to 8 months, and there's quite an array. There's quite a few bits for home, some storage items, a couple of gadgets, and some toys as well. So I'll make sure to link everything in the description down below, so if you want to go ahead and check it out or purchase it yourself, you can click on those links, or I'll also put it in my Amazon shop. And if you don't follow me over on Instagram, I often share these things on my Instagram stories before I've even shared them on YouTube, and there's a whole Amazon highlights on my Instagram as well. So if you do like this kind of thing, like this is the kind of thing I like to watch and I would click on. So if you're the same, then definitely follow me over on Instagram as well to like see things first. And if you're new to my channel and you like this type of video, definitely subscribe for more content like this. And also a disclaimer, I say Amazon when I'm talking about Amazon. I know a lot of people think I should say Amazon, but when I think of Amazon, I think the rainforest, I think of Amazon, I think the shop. I don't know, but a lot of people say I say it wrong. So I'm so sorry, but I'm probably gonna say it quite a lot of times. Oh, and I should say that this video is not sponsored. I just find myself buying a lot of stuff on Amazon. First off, I wanted to show you something to help you get organized. I got this a couple of months ago and I've been using it so much. It is a magnetic wall calendar that goes on your fridge, and it also came with a magnetic meal plan, all the pens as well that you're gonna need, a to-do list, and also a little eraser. In our old house, we had an integrated fridge, so we couldn't use anything magnetic on it, and I did have a meal plan and a calendar. I've actually made free printables that are on my website, so I'll link to that down below. And I did print those off and framed them, but then one of the frames got busted in our move, so I bought these, and they're just really handy. I feel like it definitely makes me really organized. I actually had to erase everything to show you guys, so that's a little bit annoying, but I'm gonna set it all up for August. And the next item that I wanted to share with you is this little electric candle lighter. I actually saw this on TikTok and thought it was so cool that I bought one for myself, and I went for it in this pink color, but you can get it in other colors as well. But you just flick a switch, press a button, and then it lights the candle. I don't really understand how it works, but it works very quickly. I feel like it's safer to have in the home than matches or a flame, so I really like it. I keep it in the kitchen drawer, but you could have one upstairs or wherever you light candles. And it comes with a little charger, so if it runs out, you just charge it with a USB charger. So it's really handy. I wanted to show you some storage containers that I bought on Amazon, and I recently bought a second set because I liked the first set so much. They're very airtight. I like the way they look. I also like that they're actually not glass, because I feel like the glass jars are like a little bit unsafe with my young children. And I'm just working on my pantry. I have dreams of having a very Instagrammable pantry one day. We're doing some building work and we're actually going to build one. So these are actually going to sit in there, but they're very good quality. I'll link them down below, but I'm always shocked at how expensive storage containers are. But I would say these are very good ones. But if you have any recommendations of where I can get really good, cheaper pantry storage, I would love to know what you think. But this set also comes with really nice little black labels and a chalk like marker to write on them with, so you can change what's in them. You can erase what you've written on the label and then like change it if you want to. But I store things like sugar, flour, raisins, like loads of baking stuff, but you can also put pasta, rice, oatmeal, all of that. Next up, I wanted to show you this cushion because it is such a good dupe for a more designer cushion. When we were doing our son's bedroom, we used an interior designer, which I know sounds really posh, but she was quite reasonable, and I'm really glad that we did. But anyway, she would recommend products that she would think would look good in the room, and she recommended a cushion that was exactly like this, but on a website called Amara, and it was £91, and I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of money for a cushion that I know the boys are just going to chuck around the room. So I went onto Amazon and I searched for this, and this looks exactly like the one that was £91, but it was 25. It also came in loads of different colors. We went for this blue color, but they had it in like baby pink and cream and other colors as well. And I just really like it. I love the way that it looks on his bed, and I just thought it was a really good, like cheaper option to the designer one. Next up, I wanted to show you that I bought a sink colander or strainer, and it's really cool because it actually can fit any sink size. It can grow to fit across your whole sink, and I find myself washing a lot of fruit and vegetables, being a family of 5, and I also wanted this for my meal prep videos because I think it's very like aesthetically pleasing. You can use it for other things like pasta or whatever you're doing, but I use it mostly for washing off fruits and vegetables, and I really like it, and I went for it in this pink color. Next up, I wanted to show you this fort building set that I bought for the boys. It's quite big. You can get it in 2 different sizes. I think it was 80 pieces or 120. I went for the 120. But my boys, I've got 3 of them, they love building. They love Lego, sticker bricks, anything to do with building. And this is how to make like the ultimate fort. So what you can do, it actually makes like a bit of a frame, and then you can put a sheet over top of it so it feels like a proper fort. So these are the pieces inside. Let me just show you. They come like this with the little balls, and then also the sticks, and you just put them all together, and you can make all different shapes and sizes. The boys have done circle ones, like traditional ones. I really like it, so I thought I would share this with you. I think it would be a great birthday present or Christmas present, but I actually got it for the summer holidays to hopefully help keep them busy. I also wanted to show you that I finally got a bath shelf. I've wanted one of these for so long, and I went for a white bamboo one, but there's actually so many different ones on Amazon. These look really nice, and I mainly bought it because I think it's very aesthetically pleasing in the bathroom, but they're also quite cool because you can put like a plant on it, a candle, a bath bomb, your iPad, or what I do is actually put our little projector onto it, so you can project a Netflix show or a movie while you're sat in the bath, which is really cool. I actually did get the projector on Amazon as well, so I'll link to that if you want to check it out. I've shown it quite a few times, and I would say about the projectors, whenever there is a Prime Day or sale on Amazon, it gets very reduced. On Prime Day last time, it was £100 off, that little projector, but we use it all the time for the kids and also for like in the bath or in the garden as well. And I also got and really love Lazy Susans. I recently bought another pack of 2 for our kitchen cupboards to just help it get organized. I really like them because it's spinning. You can reach all of the things at the back of the cupboard. So these ones are for our cupboard that has like the kids' vitamins in it, like Nutella and just like random things. But I use these all over the house. I have one for my skincare. I have one for condiments. So yeah, I thought I would just share that with you because I find them really handy for storage and for getting organized. And next up, I wanted to show you that we bought this giant popper. These seem to be like the in thing, like a bit of a fad at the moment, but my son won an award at school, so we said that he could have a new toy, and he really, really wanted this. It was £10, but he loves it. We took it to a restaurant the other night, and all 3 boys were playing with it, and he just really likes it. I think you can actually pick poppers up even in Poundland now though, but this is obviously a giant one. Something else that we've been using a lot is this steel drinks bucket. Now that we can have people over again, we fill it with ice and with drinks as well, and that way people can help themselves, and I think it looks great and it doesn't leak. It always stresses me out that people still have a drink when they're over or if we're entertaining, so I tend to get everyone their first drink and then say, please, please, please help yourself. It's all over there, and yeah, it looks great. And next up, I wanted to show you this wireless charging pad. I have shared this on Instagram before, but I really like it, and we have about 3 or 4 in our home now. We have one in the kitchen, one in the office, one in our bedroom as well. There's something so easy about not having to actually plug anything in. You can just sit your phone on top of this and it will just start charging. And so if I'm in the kitchen doing something, I'll just put my phone down on top of that. And I just really like it. It feels like a bit of a luxury. I also wanted to show you some drink bottle storage that I found on Amazon. Our boys' water bottles were a real mess, but I like to keep them close because I use them so often. So they were out on our kitchen surface. So I really wanted to find a way to store them because our youngest is only 4, and as I said, we use them all the time for football clubs, for school, for just drinks in general. So I was desperately looking, and I found these clear water bottle like stackable storage. So I bought enough for 12 bottles, and I think it was actually really overpriced. And then someone messaged me on Instagram and said that you can get a similar type of thing at a shop called Pound World, which there isn't one near me, but if there is one near you, that might be a better option. Or I was thinking you could maybe look at like wine bottle storage as well. But I kind of did that, and this was definitely the best option for us. I also wanted to show you this frisbee that we got for the boys, and the reason I'm showing you this is because it's such a good one. We have probably about 5 different types of frisbees, but this one really is very good. It goes really far, it's easy to catch, and the kids love it. We've been using it a lot. We used it on a staycation that we went on recently, and when I was looking through my orders, I thought that is something that I would buy again. I feel like this next item might be quite specific to our family because every Friday we have a movie night. The kids really look forward to it, and it's very much become like a bit of a Norris tradition. So with it being summer, I think we're gonna have loads. And I saw these popcorn boxes, but they are plastic. So we used to have some that were paper and they just got ruined. So I decided to get these. So we got 4 in total, and yeah, they're just really nice. So if you're having a movie night or a party or something, I thought I would share those with you. And this next item might also be quite specific to me, but I really wanted to share it because I do like it. And if you like tea, you might like it as well. It's this tea caddy storage. So it spins around a bit like a Lazy Susan, and you can put about 6 different types of tea into the caddy. So I really like herbal tea. It turns out I'm slowly turning into my mother. I always remember she used to drink it, and I have quite a few different boxes around the kitchen. So I thought it would be nice to like not only display it, but like have them all in one place, and then I can spin it around and choose which one I'm gonna have. I also wanted to show you one more toy. Inside this bag is a rainbow Jenga tower, and what I like about it is that the whole family can play it. It comes with a little dice with different colors on it, so for the older kids or for the adults as well, they can roll the dice, and obviously it narrows down which blocks they have to take because it will just be that color. So it makes it that bit harder for the adults or the older children, and we took it on a staycation with us recently, and the boys really liked playing it. It also looks really nice, very nice quality, comes with this little bag. And this next item I actually shared in a cleaning video where I cleaned the whole house and my car as well. So I bought this storage for your car trunk or your car boot to organize the stuff that you have. Our car boot was honestly such a mess. So I took everything out, I went through it all, and then I put it back in this storage. And I feel so organized even now. It's been a couple of months, but it's a place for like the kids' helmets. We have towels in there, we have a blanket, we even have some water, we have socks for like the trampoline park. Just like everything we're gonna need in the car is in there, and I feel very organized. Like if I ever have to open my car boot in front of anyone now, I'm not totally embarrassed. And another item that I use for cleaning is a reusable lint roller. I recently bought a pack of 2 on Amazon, and it actually works. It's very sticky, so it picks up like dust or bits on your clothing, but then you can wash it off and reuse it again. So it's a bit more eco, and it also means that you don't have to be constantly ripping paper off of your lint roller. I also have a couple of back to school items. I recently got the kids some new lunch boxes, and I really like them. I always tend to get the lunch boxes that have a drinks holder because I find that that makes life so much easier than having to put it inside. So this one, I actually got it in camo because my 2 older boys, like their interests change so much that I've kind of stopped getting like the Minecraft ones or the character ones because it will last like 6 months and then they'll be into something new. So I just got this blue camo one so that anyone can really use it. It's a really good size. It's all like insulated and stuff, and it's got that drinks holder. And then I also got them this Tottenham one. I'm sure they do it in other football clubs as well, but again, this has a big section inside that's insulated. It has a drinks section on the front, so you can zip in a water bottle, and then it also has a bit on the, like a smaller bit on the front. So for my boys, I've been putting like their lunch in there, their snack in there, and their drink in there, and I just think it's really good. So if you need new lunch boxes for September, it might be worth having a look on Amazon. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you is that we recently got some furniture on Amazon. We've never done that before, but we were really struggling to find the perfect size desk for my son's room that was the right color, and we happened to find one on Amazon. It's now out of stock, but I'll link to it in case it comes back in, or I'll find something similar. And also in our hallway, we found a really nice sideboard that works well. It also has this slidey thing to cover up your keys. I just think it looks quite stylish. And then we also got a matching like black framed mirror on there as well, and it's really made our hallway look so much nicer. So I wanted to show you that just in case like I don't know, you can find some nice furniture bits on there as well. But that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys today. I know it's quite a lot, but I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, I would love any recommendations that you guys have. Let me know in the comments, and also which one was your favorite. I'd be interested to know. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.